The American Revolution, a phrase that conjures images of valiant soldiers, fierce battles, and a nation forging its own destiny. But it was more than just a war. It was a complex struggle fueled by decades of simmering resentment and a growing desire for self-governance. This wasn't a sudden eruption, but the culmination of years of increasing tension between Great Britain and its 13 American colonies. The seeds of revolution were sown long before the first shots were fired at Lexington and Concord. The colonists, initially grateful for British protection, began to chafe under policies they perceived as unjust and oppressive. The imposition of taxes without colonial representation, famously embodied in the Stamp Act and the Townshend Acts, ignited a firestorm of protest. No taxation without representation became the rallying cry, a succinct articulation of the colonists' fundamental grievance. These acts weren't merely financial burdens. They represented a violation of the colonists' rights as Englishmen, a fundamental principle they deeply cherished. The Boston Massacre, a tragic incident where British soldiers fired upon unarmed civilians, further inflamed passions. While the incident itself might have been a result of escalating tensions and misunderstandings, it became a powerful symbol of British tyranny in the colonial narrative, solidifying anti-British sentiment. The Boston Tea Party, a daring act of defiance where colonists dumped chests of tea into Boston Harbor, was a pivotal moment, demonstrating the colonists' willingness to resort to direct action to express their discontent. This act, while seemingly symbolic, was a direct challenge to British authority and a clear indication that peaceful means of resolving the conflict were rapidly dwindling. The escalating tensions eventually led to the outbreak of armed conflict. The battles of Lexington and Concord marked the beginning of the Revolutionary War, a protracted and bloody struggle that pitted colonists against the might of the British Empire. The war wasn't just fought on battlefields, it was a war of ideas, a fight for the very principles of liberty and self-determination. The colonists, despite being outnumbered and outgunned, possessed a powerful motivation, the unwavering belief in their right to govern themselves. The Continental Army, led by the charismatic and resourceful General George Washington, faced numerous setbacks and challenges. The war tested the resolve of the colonists, forcing them to endure hardship, loss, and uncertainty. But they persevered, fueled by their commitment to independence and the support of key allies like France, whose military and financial assistance proved crucial to the American victory. Figures like Benjamin Franklin, with his diplomatic prowess, secured vital alliances, showcasing the importance of international relations in the fight for independence. The Declaration of Independence, penned by Thomas Jefferson, was a monumental statement, articulating the philosophical underpinnings of the Revolution. It proclaimed the inherent rights of man, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and declared the colony's separation from Great Britain. This document wasn't simply a declaration of war. It was a powerful articulation of the ideals that inspired the Revolution and continue to shape American identity to this day. It was a bold and risky move, a gamble that ultimately paid off. The war concluded with the Treaty of Paris in 1783, officially recognizing the independence of the United States of America. The victory was hard-won, achieved through sacrifice, resilience, and a shared belief in a better future. The American Revolution wasn't just a fight for independence from British rule. It was a fight for the very soul of a nation, a testament to the power of human determination and the enduring pursuit of freedom. The establishment of a new nation, based on the principles of self-governance and individual liberty, irrevocably altered the course of history, inspiring future movements for freedom and self-determination around the globe. The legacy of the American Revolution continues to resonate, shaping political thought and inspiring generations to strive for a more just and equitable world. The fight for independence was a defining moment, not just for America, but for the world.